All right, welcome to the Truth is Real podcast. This is your host Vedo, and we have the lovely. Hold on, we have Angel. We ain't seen Angel in what? How long? How long has it been? Back in the building, right? But we have Angel back. Hold on, I can't hear you talk.
Mic check 1 2.
Say it again.
Check 1 2.
Okay. All right. One more time.
10-4.
Okay. 10-4. All right. Well, we have Angel back in the building. You know, definitely appreciate Angel being here today and everything. You know, she's went out of state and moved away for a little bit. So,
A little bit.
I guess permanently. And she's back. So definitely appreciate that. And then we have the lovely Layla.
Hey.
Layla, introduce yourself real quick.
Layla Cashmere, baby.
Layla Cashmere. Okay, so we got to remember Layla Cashmere. Everybody remember that. And then go ahead and pass the mic over to the left side. We have the lovely
Kilo.
Okay. Hey, Kilo.
Hey.
Thank you for coming through, representing. Are you from the DMV area?
DC.
DC?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So we're going to get some good questions going for you pretty soon also. And then we already know we've seen plenty of time.
Know me, man. It's just John, man.
Just John. So
Got the big three back today, man.
all right, okay. So we welcome John here and everything. Also, I gotta get, for some reason I feel like my mic is just not sounding right. Hold on, let's make sure everything is good. Okay, all right. So we're gonna get everything started. This is the Truth is Real podcast. If you don't know about it, I'll give you a brief rundown of what the Truth is Real podcast is about. It's about being real and keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? We like to talk about real topics, real things that are going on, and just touching bases on those things. You know what I mean? And making sure that a lot of things we hear and see on social media, it's just not real. You know what I mean? So we just try to dig deep into that and get real opinions from different people with different backgrounds and stuff like that. So we're going to dive right into it since we're kind of behind schedule. We had a fire alarm going off and everything. So that kind of held everybody up and everything like that. But we're back. So let's get this started. So we did have a Valentine's Day. So I did say I want to talk briefly about the Valentine's Day, since we did actually have a Valentine's Day that just happened recently and everything. So I wanted to make sure that I don't know if my headphone, I just feel like something's off real quick. Hold on one second. Let me just make sure. All right, we're good. All right, so what did you do for Valentine's Day, Angel? We'll start with you. I know, right off the bat. Work, just straight work.
And I went to go out to dinner. Then I dropped some gifts off to my mom and my sister. You know what I'm saying? That's it. No, that's it.
No.
My birthday right after, so I don't really care for too much for Valentine's Day. It's supposed to be all the time, not just Valentine's Day.
Okay, I heard that.
A day.
All right.
A man-made holiday.
A man-made holiday. What about you, Layla? Anything special?
I painted with my daughter and ate crabs with my man, and we played games.
Oh, okay.
Kept it real chill this year.
Okay. Something slight.
Yeah, Valentine's Day almost every day with us.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
See?
it ain't too much. It gotta be. Let's
feel like that's fake.
go out to eat. Right.
That's when we going to the social media thing.
Right.
Okay, I understand that. How about you? What you do for Valentine's Day? You probably did something special.
No. I went out with my friend and we went to a lounge.
A lounge?
Yeah.
What lounge was that?
It was called SoundCloud, I think. It was on U Street. It was so ghetto.
It was ghetto.
I wish I would have stayed home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, U Street.
So it wasn't really, you didn't have a good time?
No, I did. It was just at the end.
Okay. What happened at the end? What happened?
Well, my friend got into it with security, and it just went left.
Oh, so you had an interesting Valentine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's interesting. Uh-oh. Who's that?
I don't know.
Hold on one second. We'll pause real quick. Check it real quick. Look through the peephole first to make sure.
got no Vids.
Oh, man. Pause. Hold on real quick. We're going to pause real quick. We'll be right back in 2.5 seconds. All right, we back to the quick little emergency break. We're back at it again, talking about Valentine's Day. I forgot we left off at John. What'd you say? What you do for Valentine's Day?
Shit on Valentine's Day. I went to the spa. I went to King Spa. I went to go see the Bob Marley movie. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
It was good.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. And
I'm
then
gonna see that this week.
Okay.
yeah, you should. I learned some shit I didn't really know about him. Too heavy. And then I went to dinner.
Nice.
Well, what did you think you learned from it? What was interesting about the actual?
Shit, honestly, I didn't know he died from cancer. I didn't know he died at a young age. I didn't know he died at 36. I thought he was older than that.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know he died from cancer either. Honestly.
Me neither.
Me either.
Yeah, I learned that.
That's interesting. That's definitely interesting.
Cancer.
Thanks. So you had a great Valentine's Day, would you say?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I think that, like you said, Valentine's Day is all about what you choose to do, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Every relationship is different. You know what I mean? Like, some people don't want to do much. Some people do want to do much. You know what I mean? Now, do you feel like if you're in a new relationship that a man should do something for you Valentine's Day?
I say that's setting a bar. He's setting something, and if you want to start that, make sure you're able to keep up with it.
Yeah.
Because that's
true.
really like setting a bar for and a tone for what type of person you are. So on holidays and stuff, it's going to be given, oh, he going to be doing this. I'm going to expect it because I feel like that's what you started off with. Not to say that I'm okay with you doing too much, because if it's doing too much and it's a lot, and I'm going to say, and over time you learn that person, I'm like this, yeah, they'll learn what not to do and what to do. If the next year they should go all out, or it should be something kind of calm based off of learning the person over the year, if that makes sense.
No, I understand what you're saying. What do you think?
I agree with him.
You agree with her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What you think, John?
For me, I mean, I feel like in a new relationship, depending on depending on how deep in the relationship y'all are, or whatever y'all have established, you know, that if it's just like some shit like where you just fucking around or whatever, just fun and shit, then you shouldn't expect nothing for it. But if it's some shit where it might be serious, then yeah, I guess you should do something. When you say new relationship, I guess it depends. Like, if it's just for fun, then nah, you shouldn't
So
really.
that's not a relationship.
Right.
That's dating.
But people misconstrue that, because then if you don't do something for somebody you dating, just having fun, she fuck around and get mad.
Yeah, that's true.
I
But
mean,
then
It's not.
that's when communication come in.
Right,
You
right,
know
right.
what type of person you dealing with and what you got going on.
Right, I agree.
That's true. But then again, some people lie. You ask a girl like, oh, and she like, oh, we could just do some chill shit, and then you do some chill shit. She low key mad for real. That happens sometimes.
Yeah, so now you gotta bring that back to her attention. You said you want some chill shit, so that's what I did. I gave you what you asked for.
Just don't say nothing.
Simple.
I mean, if she takes it that way, you know.
Right.
I mean, if she takes it that way.
But you know,
I mean,
Bring a little flowers in there, something, a little extra.
I mean, do you think most girls expect more than that?
hell yeah, more than just some chill shit.
Nowadays.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, me growing up, I had a daddy, so
Right.
my dad
Period.
will always give me Valentine's Day, and my birthday's right after. So I always had flowers, card, balloons. My sweet 16, a ring. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
a guy got to come 10 times harder messing with me. So
So he can't just give you some flowers and chocolate and call it a day.
I don't want that. I don't even like flowers. But I'll take it.
I don't
Thank
like
you.
chocolate either.
But I'll tell a guy what I like, so he don't
Right.
go out and look stupid and go get something. Like, I don't like flower. I do like sunflowers with the Pacific flowers.
Right.
I don't like the regular flowers.
Okay.
I mean, it's just me.
Right.
Who's for me will be for me. So if you don't want to get the flowers or whatever, get something else. It's not a big deal.
You know, again, I base it off
I like
the relationship. I mean, you got to know the woman you're with. You know what I'm saying? You
I
know.
feel like that's sticky. I got a quick question. What if a nigga combine your birthday and Valentine's Day together?
Well, that's nice.
Oh,
I
that's
give
cool.
That's a clap right there.
Oh, all right, bro.
But it has to be.
It gotta make sense.
gotta be at the park.
It just can't be flowers and some
gotta be
chocolates
at the
and blues
park.
at dinner. I'm gonna tell you that. She'll be like, hold up,
Makes
this
sense.
is not Valentine's or the birthday.
I'm not trying to be a butthole in them. I'm just saying, if you was certain females, if you have a dad in your life and a good father, I want to say, and he shows you all them things growing up,
Right.
you expect that from the
another
man you're
man.
dealing with.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, I
I'm
understand
not gonna
that.
go no lower, no.
Right.
No, it's not happening, and I don't care.
Yeah, that's what they say.
She's bougie, I don't care. It is what it is. Or you can get to step in.
Nah,
Right.
they do say
Take
your
your gift and
dad's
go
supposed
by
to.
yourself.
Your dad's supposed to teach you how a man's supposed to treat you. So
Right. I
that
tell my
makes
brothers
sense.
to do that with their daughters. Also,
Uh-huh.
they should know. They already
The
have it in
love's
their
supposed
head.
to come from
Right.
the man first
Yeah.
in your life.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
Thank God. Whew.
I definitely
Also,
All right. Well, we're gonna move on. We're not gonna talk about too much about Valentine's Day. We get it.
please.
You know, everybody has what they want to do in their relationship. Just hopefully you made your woman happy. And if you didn't, you hear about it, right?
You won't be there.
Y'all gonna make sure it's known, right? They gonna feel for the next 6 months.
Yeah.
You know,
Probably not finished.
But all right, we're gonna move on. All right, this is a question. I want to talk about exes, and you know, I want to get into exes.
Come with the questions.
Exes.
been a long
This will be a real interesting one. Now, my question to the panel, the group: if you're dating a woman or a man or whatever it may be, and they are still in contact with their ex,
Oh, here we go. This bull.
would that be someone? What's your feelings on that? What's your feelings on
My
that?
feelings. Let me clear my throat. My feelings on that is the past should stay in the fucking past. Everybody
Okay.
needs to know their place
Okay.
and roles. And in most situations, people don't know their
Right.
place. You a little too friendly with somebody that's supposed to be in the past. Your ex is an ex for a reason. Why are you bringing somebody from your past to your present? And if that's what you want to do, why aren't you still with that person?
Right. Okay.
Period.
So you feel like once you move on, no matter how long you were together, no matter what bond you built together, once you move on to that next relationship, that person's in the past and no longer should
Yeah, I
be
feel like if you don't got a child with
in
that person or
contact
nothing,
with each other.
no, if you don't got a child with that person, what we need to talk about?
Right.
Because if we were still on good terms and we were still there in the love, why we ain't together? Why
What
we ain't
happened to-
put in the energy to make that work to be together?
What happened if that person was there when you were down and they, like, let's say y'all have a lot of history together. Maybe y'all don't have a child together, but y'all have a lot of history together. And you like that person has your back no matter what. Even to this day, if you need something, you can call on them and
That's
they're
what your
there for
mother
you.
and your father for.
Okay.
That's what your siblings is for. That's what your new piece is for.
Yeah.
You build
So-
that friendship and that bond with that person.
But is it different if it's on your end?
No, it's not. I respect and give the same respect I want.
So, and there's been any time or any situation where you might have kept in contact with an ex
No,
before?
I leave my exes in the past. The past is the past for a reason. You can't come to the future. I left you where you was at.
Right.
There's no need for us to communicate. What we talking about? The old times? What used to be? Well, what we need to talk about?
I
Like,
mean, it may
hey.
be a solo something ticking in the back. You never
If
know.
that's the case, no. I'm not a spin
I'm
the
gonna be
block
truthful.
girl.
The truth is real.
I'm not a spin the block girl. It's I'm moving forward and you gotta stay where you was at.
All right.
But it's nothing to talk about.
Well, truth is real. Come on. What?
I'm gonna say, I don't know about that, but that specific topic because, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. This truth is real, right? So,
That's what it is.
I mean, if I've been with somebody for, my ex for a little while and we end up going some separate ways, I mean, I'm gonna still deal with that person because we have history together and I haven't found the person that can beat him. I mean,
So
that
you,
adds up to
so
his.
until somebody
Until that guy
outdoes
does
that,
that,
that contact
then,
will still
yeah.
be there.
I mean, because we have history, we got, I'm not mad at him. He's not mad at me.
So why y'all ain't work it out? Why y'all not together? What's the issue? Why y'all break up?
I don't even ask him questions. I'm so worried about working on myself. I don't even think about that. But anytime I ask him to do something, he come through. If I've got a new nigga,
If you don't got a new
you
nigga,
gotta
that's
start
different.
over and figure them out.
That's different when you don't have nobody and you're single and y'all broken up. That's different than you're in a whole new relationship trying to build and create with somebody else
we broke
and
up.
you still in confidence.
She like, you still gotta outdo yourself until you prove yourself.
With you still gotta outdo the next man
you gotta
to
do
even
better
fit in
than
that
the last
place.
nigga.
But how are you giving that person a fair chance if you still holding on
Watch
and
out.
giving
Watch, I ain't
expectation
gonna
of
hold you.
somebody else?
We on Truth is Real. You see this? I already tried.
Yeah, you're not really. That's not
And
really a fair
it's just
shake.
not it. Maybe God is not. It's not for them. That person not for me. Until then, when He
Until
sends
they
me the right
can-
person,
Mhm.
that probably that.
You said the
person
right
will be cut
person
off.
gonna make you forget about the other person.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. Until that right person comes and makes you forget about that
But I understand where
person.
you're coming from too. I'm just saying me. Maybe it's my situation. Everybody relationship different.
It's different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, that's real.
What you think? Come on, you quiet over there. What you think?
I am, but probably not talking to them. But I'll probably still have sex with my ex, and I would.
Everybody different. That's what I'm saying. Everybody different.
That, she said, not talk to him, but he gonna still get there though.
Yeah, until I'm ready to start having sex. Yeah,
Right,
because I'm gonna wait.
right.
So
So
you
you-
want to have? That's how I am.
Yeah,
I
want a new
don't. I
body.
want one person. To,
Yeah,
you know.
So he gonna get it till you find somebody else that you feel like is worthy enough.
yeah. Until
To
I
take
be
his
like,
position.
really like, all right, I'm really done with you. Let me stop fucking with you.
All right,
That's a cut. You'll
Yeah.
know. You'll know. You
Right.
completely cut off. You'll know.
right,
But when you want something, you won't hit that nigga up, but not
yeah,
hit the new nigga up.
right,
Get that.
That's terrible.
yeah, dang.
They gotta put
Because you already know he gonna deliver, right? He said you already know his history. The other one's a maybe, right? What you think, John? What you in your situation? You going?
I mean,
Would you? Let
honestly-
me ask you a question. Would you deal with a girl if you found out that she just had friendly still contact with her ex?
For me, if I'm being real, me like with me and my exes, I kind of tend to just disappear. I tend to like ghost and shit. So I kind of don't really keep in touch with my exes for the most part. But I'm not like really strict to the point where like, oh, you can't. I feel like personal conversations and shit is kind of crazy, but we be outside and shit. So it's like if you happen to go outside, y'all in the same circle of mutual friends, I probably won't think about it too crazy. If you see him outside, you speak when you at the table or some shit. But if he calling your phone at 2 a.m, then it's like, all right, come
Right.
on, type shit.
Right.
So like I won't overthink it to a certain extent, I guess.
I feel like people with situations like that always fuck up and go over the boundaries.
Right.
Boundaries need to be set, and even if boundaries
Right.
set, people in situations like that, you allow a little bit of shit.
I agree
they
with you.
drag it.
Right.
Because while they out, they get
drag
drunk
it.
and
Yeah,
intoxicated.
Have a good
and
time.
doing things.
I'm trying to fuck you and her.
I agree with you.
Y'all both doing too much.
Right.
So
That
don't play
can
with me
happen.
at all. So just don't play with me at all with none of that. I feel like that's like
You said nah. You said
Yeah.
obsolete. You
Like,
got
get
delete,
them
delete,
out.
delete,
That's a
delete,
that's a
delete.
person is bringing you money and y'all. That's a person that's like, say if you got a store, whatever, and that person is shopping with you, they putting money in your pockets. All right,
Right.
cool. Outside of that person putting money in your pockets, there's no conversation. What the fuck do y'all need to talk about?
Right.
What y'all need to talk about?
That's why it's hard for me. Come on, correct. You gotta come 10 times harder than my
Right.
ex or whatever you want to say.
Nah, I get it. So let me ask. I'm gonna start with you, John. I'm gonna start with the man. So you get in a new relationship. Do you delete all your old pictures out your phone, or do you just hide them?
If I'm being honest, I feel like videos and shit you should, but I'm not the type nigga to really like scroll through my camera roll and shit. So I probably got some old shit through there if I'm being honest.
Right.
I don't really scroll all the way to the top and go through my camera roll. I just take pictures and kind of put my shit away.
Now, do you think if a girl gets mad that a man still has old pictures in his phone, does she have a right to be mad about
Absolutely, absolutely.
that? And should he get rid of
on
them?
the picture?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because I would feel some type if I go through, like if I'm dealing with a girl, I go through her phone and I see certain videos and shit.
All right, we're back. Truth is Real podcast. We just took a little intermission. We were talking about if you're dating a person, a brand new person that just started dating, are you going to delete the pictures out your phone, or are you just going to hide them in your iPhone hidden folder? And John said, he might have a couple still in there because he might not be going through all his million of pictures and deleting. But if his girl has an issue with him, he'll definitely have no problem taking those pictures and deleting them. and I understand that.
Yeah. If you spot them and have a problem with them, then yeah.
Right. But do you feel like when you do meet a female and you start getting serious that you should probably try to go through your phone and get rid of those pictures that you think could?
I think you should. I mean, I think it's common sense. It's respecting the new person, but I guess it depends on the person you are. I don't go through my camera roll really, so that's kind of like my excuse. It's not valid, but it's my excuse. Sure.
All right, what y'all think over here? What you think? Are you deleting those pictures? Or are you hiding those pictures for a rainy day, for a memory?
I hide them.
You're being real. You're being real. That hidden folder is pretty deep, huh? Don't crack that folder. That little vault box. You can't see my face. You ain't saying nothing.
Or if I'm talking to somebody and I'm serious, I delete it.
If it's not somebody that you really care about, you probably delete those, but you're going to keep a couple of them.
Yeah.
The memories. Because you said this relationship might not last but 3 more months, and I might need that back.
Or what if somebody passed away?
Right.
Get the video,
that's a good one. That's a good one right there. That's a good one.
You gotta have memories. So you be like, damn.
So, but what happens like a video of you guys made more intimate or something like that? I mean,
just a regular picture.
Yeah, that's not like a regular picture.
Yeah, because that had to be a regular picture. That's wild.
Right. You're not keeping those for a rainy day?
It's not regular picture.
You're not keeping those videos on Vids?
No. No.
You deleting those?
Unless I still have feelings for that person, but if I'm done, delete.
But do you think most women are deleting those videos though? You think they probably keeping or emailing them to them or hiding them somewhere?
You be deleting.
What you do?
Let me tell you something.
Post delete.
My iCloud has been the same since I've had an iPhone, and every time I switch to a new iPhone and I type in my email and password and it backs up the shit to the new phone, it's backing up to 2015, 2014. All my shit is up there. I don't delete no pictures, no videos, no nothing. Because if a motherfucker ever want to play and say, on this day, this happened. No.
So your man got your phone. He just go see everything.
Yeah.
I don't go back. Me personally, I don't go back that far. I just move forward for the pictures. I don't go through my pictures to go all the way back to 2015, but I know that I don't delete stuff. So I know from back then that shit is still there. Not that it's a problem. So if he go through my phone and be like, I don't like this shit and I don't like this, delete it, I wouldn't have no problem deleting it. But me personally, I just don't sit through my pictures and be like, I'm deleting this person. Nah.
But let's be honest though, when you do meet somebody, you don't go through and delete anything. Like, it's not something you find like,
If it's before you and you see the date is before you, what's this shit?
Even if it's before you, sometimes because it's before doesn't mean you what though.
It's not even that I'm holding on to it. It's just I don't go through it to look or to remember exactly what's there. So there's nothing in
your phone that if you had a man you got really serious with, you wouldn't think like, hold on, let me get rid of a couple of these.
If you look at my pictures, this shit probably wild as shit. I'm not going to hold you.
Let me get at least rid of 2024.
I'm not going to hold you. This shit may be wild as hell, but I don't.
Because he don't want to see something a month ago. He gonna still be like a month ago. Hold on. This is 30 days.
Go back through 3 years
30 days ago.
You can't go past that. Like
maybe 3 years ago he could be like, all right, this is who you were then. Well, what you gotta say, Angel? You keeping up pictures?
It depends who the person is.
Everything depends who the Angel.
Y'all making me feel like I need to delete my shit.
No, I strolled down and I deleted a lot of pictures. Not even just about a man, females, old friends.
I'm gonna delete a certain ones. I am.
I don't. I just don't go through. I don't go back that far in my pit. What I'm looking for.
No, I didn't say go back always
he
far.
Does find a problem
but
with it,
I'm gonna definitely go through the current ones at least and make sure those are gone. Okay. I'll make sure those are gone. We go back a couple years ago. No foul, no play. Okay,
I'm not going back that far to just be like, damn, this was in here. No.
I don't need you to know what was happening when I was dating. Up to that point. Oh, you got some stuff to hide. Everybody got something to hide.
No, because I'm a person that
you don't even want to see the pictures. No. I don't want to see it.
I don't go back that far to see it, so it's just there.
Sometimes you go back to your phone, you see some things you didn't even realize.
You like, damn, this was
you like, what was I doing back there?
Even if you do go through a nigga phone and a guy phone or whatever you want to call him, and you see a picture, you might not be in there, but he might have it in the vault. You know what I'm saying? So what's the point of going through the phone?
All right, I got another question for y'all. This is for the woman right here. I got a good question for y'all. Do you feel like a lot of women, not gonna say a lot, but do you say, I don't want to say a lot. Okay, I'm not gonna say a lot. I don't want to say a lot. But do you feel like women sometimes are in denial when they're messing with a man that probably is a down low man? Do you feel like that they try to play like they don't see the red flags all over
Are you saying
the
the female don't
situation?
see it?
Yeah.
They see it.
Like, you know, women that date a man and then all of a sudden they break up with the man. They start saying,
Man, I feel like when
he's this
I
and this
feel
and
like
this.
when a bitch
Well,
like
that's
you,
true.
she look past almost anything. But if she like you, soon as she don't like you, then she start
Start
pointing
Or spending
shit
that
out.
money. Or
Yeah.
spending that money.
Right.
They look past. I mean, always I'm saying I be running this women to sometimes be like, what? Like, how do you not
So
know?
what are you saying? That they be like, oh, I think the nigga was gay the whole time.
Well, the whole when they're with them, they don't think he's gay. But then when they break up, they start saying all
start
this
thinking
stuff
about
and saying
shit
all
like
this, and I'm
that.
like, okay, hold
No,
on.
it's normal.
If you told me
That's
this
normal.
beforehand, I would already been told you. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. But women don't sometimes have those guy friends that.
but how do you not know? Like certain things is like point blank almost. You know what I'm saying?
That is true. You
like certain things, like if you're a woman that been with a man before, I would think you would know. Like this
But
is
nowadays, Vedo, certain men are feminist. So like it is
yeah,
kind of tricky
nowadays most of the men
nowadays.
are semi in the gray area.
So it's
I'm just
kinda
being
tricky.
real.
But
But
no,
you can
it's
tell
a
a
whole
little
bunch
bit.
of men.
You should be able to tell.
It's a lot of men that's metrosexual.
Like
They can dress. That don't mean you
I-
gay. But
no,
I
that's
also
not what
got
I
gay.
can-
Hold on, I got gay male friends. They spit the game on the down low, the trade, the ones that straight be thug hood niggas
Them be
and
the
be
ones.
bent the fuck over.
That's a fact. That shit
So
surprising me.
no, it's
For real.
not. I feel like I can look at a nigga and be like this, sir.
I think the ones
Stop
that
it.
always.
Like if a
The
man
most homophobic people are gay.
if a man is you would only reason why I don't like when people say that though. I'm gonna tell you the reason why I don't like people saying that. I feel like it's easy for female women to say that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I feel like sometimes women or people in that community take it when a man has strong opinions about it. He means it's homophobic. I don't always feel that way. I feel like you can feel strongly about something,
But you don't
not
hate
want
it.
don't hate them,
Yeah.
don't want them bad to happen to them, don't
Yeah.
want you don't have to feel that way. But as a man, sometimes you got to put yourself in a man's shoes, and it's a different world than what women go through. And that because having another man hit on you as being a man is one of the most
Crazy.
worst feelings ever to have in your
So-
life.
I
feel
And
like-
you don't and just keep it real. Some of those men in that world don't care if you might be straight. They think they think
still
in their head that they have an opportunity to whatever. And you have to understand, some place you're going to is very disrespectful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From a man who does not view that at all. And it's not
Yeah,
about you hating him. It's like, okay, well, sometimes have respect for me as being a man.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like tiptoeing that gay line is kind of like acceptable for women. But men, they ain't no tiptoeing at all. Like,
Yeah,
you do
because if a
something,
man
you
would
just
post y'all like that, it would be blown up in the world of this and this and that. Why is it okay for a man to look at us down in our private area while we're talking to him and we not feel disrespected like that?
So I feel like when I say the most homophobic people are gay, I'm not saying the ones that be like,
the niggas that try to act extra tough.
yeah, it's the
And
ones
you might
that
not say
I
that, but
hate.
some people
Oh, I
just-
hate gay
Yeah, I
people.
get what
That
you're
is the
saying.
ones
Yeah,
that's
those are the
extra,
ones.
the ones
No,
that
I feel
extra
you
try
on
to
that
put
one.
the
Yeah, I
little,
feel you
oh,
that
I
way.
can't stand them.
Yeah.
It's like
tryna hide.
yeah,
Yeah, I
you're
feel
in the
that.
closet
Yeah,
and you don't
and a
want
lot of
nobody
them
to
are
know.
because they're in
Which is fine.
denial. They're in
Yeah.
denial and they're anger. They have anger built
So
up
it's
on
the
them.
nobody
difference
to
between,
find
all right, you don't
out.
like gay people, you don't
But
want
some
nothing
people
harmful.
just feel like when you just be like, I don't want to go out with a gay person. Oh, you just and this is
homophobic.
like,
Some people
no.
do take it
Why
like
am
that,
I?
too.
If I like women, what do I have in common with this man who likes men? Why is that an issue to say I don't want to go out? In my personal life, I should be to choose who I want to go out with.
That's
It
true.
shouldn't be like, oh, you don't want to go out. No, I don't. The same way you might not want to go with that man somewhere. It shouldn't always have to be, I have to push myself around something. And if I don't, then I'm homophobic. I get what you're saying. Some of the men that are really aggressive and so about it, yeah, they probably are.
'cause
It's not that serious, but
Yeah.
definitely respect me on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
But
agree with that.
back to what we were saying. Why do women sometimes feel like they don't see the red flags, though? I just be lost.
They like
It's
that.
just that we just ignore. It's not like we ignore them. We see it, but we just play it
Like
like
'em.
maybe we can
He said he likes
work
them.
on
Like
that.
them. Once you like them.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
Maybe
I'm
we
sorry.
can work on
I
that.
can't look past that because in the back of my head, I'm gonna be thinking about nigga. You bending me over and get bent over, it's no way. I like my health too much to look
I don't
past
know,
some
it's
shit
just
like
be so
that.
hard.
I feel like it
Yeah.
depends on how like outright the nigga is. If he's one of those like he act like a regular nigga and this and that, you might not suspect it. You might
Man,
not
nigga-
act like you might not think like, oh, you getting bent over, nigga. Like
You gotta think about the guys that had kids too. You
there's
be
some
like,
DL
bro.
niggas for real out here.
I know.
But now I can tell though. Now
Yeah,
I be
you
really.
can.
You have
It's
to
a
really
whole. Yeah, it's a whole.
get
It's
close to God and like sit
Yeah,
there and just
you-
look at people. And the way
You
they
gotta
move,
the
you really will see.
mannerisms,
I'm telling you.
conversations. It's a whole bunch of things that you
Nah,
can see
just the
in
way they
it.
walk.
Yeah, it's
It be the hands,
Yes.
the body language.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. The whole mannerisms of a man that you could tell. It's just like
The way they
Nah.
talk.
Yeah, I
nigga.
think if you're a woman,
Nah.
you should be able to tell certain things. And if that red flag is there and you're still pursuing it, you probably just
yeah.
Just doing yourself
you just
wrong.
going for the ride.
I don't know, bro. Look, there's some niggas like Layla said. There's some niggas cause I'm cool with certain like there's gay men that been around me that I've been cool with and stuff. And there's some niggas like you walk in the club and you wouldn't think twice, and a nigga point them out like, oh yeah, he be in my DMs and shit like
You
that.
be
Shit
like
is-
this-
Oh, it's a
That's
lot
what
of
I'm
them.
saying.
It's a lot of them
It's
though.
a
It's a
whole-
lot of them. That's why I
it's a
said
whole
down
game.
low
That shit is
dude.
surprising.
It's a
But
whole
most likely,
game.
if that woman is in the house with that dude all the time,
Okay.
she gonna see something. See, on the
Yeah, maybe
outside
behind
is
closed
different.
doors.
Somebody's
You right.
walking
Behind
past,
closed doors.
but there's no way you laying in bed with this man every night. You wake up with this man
You
every
right,
night,
you right.
and he could play that off that good. Well, then you blind.
Nah, you right.
You
Behind closed
blind.
doors,
It's
they
just
true
no
colors.
way.
Also, all his
I
friends
watched
send him messages that are just coming across like,
Right.
okay, this does not seem like a regular man-to-man type
Right,
of messaging.
right.
I watch the ones that's
You know.
always also not to cut. I watch the ones that always want to be with their niggas all the time.
That shit is
Posting their
weird.
niggas. It's my
That
bitch.
I
shit
It's my
is
think, I
man.
think
It's your
passport bros
girlfriend.
is kind of a little bit suspect
That
to
shit
me.
is weird.
I'm like, passport bros. I'm like,
Got a
why
lot
do you
of
want to go with your
girlfriends
dudes all around the world for?
That shit
Like,
is
for
weird.
what?
Yeah.
I don't
That
even want
shit
to be
is
on the
weird.
plane next to you that long. Like, that doesn't even make
Yeah.
any
That
sense.
shit is
Like,
weird.
Hold on,
that's too
That's
much.
my man right there.
Hold
Let me
on,
go
it's
on.
bad. We got your passport though. You ready to go? We about to all go. All fit up in this stay in this apartment,
Got real close on, y'all.
Airbnb, and get drunk all by ourselves and
That
what?
shit is weird.
Nah, man. I bring
Those are
sand to
ones
the
I
beach. I bring sand to my beach. I'm sorry. I don't need to be around like a dude.
I'd rather do with a
to have
bunch of
fun.
females than him than he want to hang
I don't
with
want to
the
see a
homies.
rocket
Y'all-
man. I
y'all
don't
be on
want to
something.
be out the country with blue water,
Right.
sand, nice weather, and men. I just don't
Yeah.
understand
That
that
shit is
though.
weird.
We got a lot of those out here. Never mind. Everywhere.
Like me personally, I never did an all male just straight at my as an older
a
age
guy
as a
trip.
guy trip out the country with all men.
I don't even like a female. A bunch of
I'm not
females.
saying you
I
can't
love
do it.
to
Now I'm
see
not saying
somebody.
that, but if this
Yeah,
is
I'm
what you
about to
do
say.
on a regular basis, like y'all wait every year, they're so excited to do this.
Come on.
That shit is
I
weird.
just think it's a little bit extra. I'm just like, come on, y'all so excited to all go out of the country
That
together.
shit
Oh,
weird.
no,
I'm
I'm
like,
not gonna say that. 'Cause some of them be
Disagree.
in relationships and they want to go and cheat and they
just
go to
chill,
another country.
yeah.
I get that, but let me tell you one thing: you ain't gotta take 10 dudes with you to go do that.
You can do two. Two of y'all can
You
go.
know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be that
You go by
deep.
yourself.
They gonna
No,
find
for
some
real.
outside
crazy.
Dominican Republic.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all I'm trying to say is like
that's true.
John said he bet the difference. So
Yeah,
what
I
you
feel
think?
like I don't feel like taking trips with just your niggas and shit means you're gay.
No, I
That's
don't
what
mean. I don't mean that. I don't mean that.
10
That's
deep
what I
is
said.
kind of crazy.
I just feel
though.
like that if that's your
Six deep is
that's your
Yeah,
biggest
yeah.
thing every year. Because I know dudes like, oh my goodness,
Yeah,
our
but
trip
road
is planned every year. I just feel like.
What do y'all be doing for real?
Yeah.
I mean,
They out
I
there
just
going-
don't know though,
sometimes,
dog. I
man,
don't know
like
why you
Angel
want to be
said,
around men out the
Sometimes
country.
niggas go, and if they don't bring sand to the beach, they going to pick some sand up from the beach.
But
That's
you
the honest
still
truth.
don't
It is
have
what
to
it is.
have
A house
A
full of
house
niggas
full
to
of
do that.
That
Dude,
part I get. You get
to
different
do
hotel
that.
rooms and shit like that.
The
That part I
niggas be
get.
having friends.
And
They
then to
all
me
be
it
on the
sounds
same-
like, all right, I look at that.
Or we
being
all
more-
put up on one
younger
Airbnb.
younger dudes, I can understand that. You fresh.
That's what
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
the
fresh.
older guys,
You just
yeah.
press
But
the
if you're
travel
30 and
shit.
over, I just feel like,
Nigga, get over it.
30
really?
and
Are you
30
really
and
going out the
older.
country just to do that?
Yeah, I guess it's
I
a
can
certain
see if it
age
was a
too.
You know what I'm saying? I
I agree.
understand,
A bunch
man.
of
You
men
just
and then
young
women.
and you just
You just ready
fresh.
to go somewhere.
You
Yeah.
just ready. All y'all have fun. Y'all ain't got no money, so y'all chipping
How
in
many times I
together.
done drove
When you a
to
grown
Ocean
man,
City
you
with
got
my
your own
niggas
money
and shit,
to
like-
pay
Shouldn't
for
even
your
want to go
stuff.
out of town.
Man, you supposed to be like,
Okay.
why go to a nice, like romantic? to be with dude. That's all I'm saying. Like,
Because sometimes I'm gonna give you an example. Sometimes you might want to bring, your girl or whatever, whoever you dealing with and shit. But that bitch might irritate the shit out you on this vacation. And some niggas don't have other options to bring and shit like that.
you could bring one. All right, bring one of your good friends with y'all. Y'all have a good time. All right, cool.
What, a female friend?
Nah, I'm just saying.
'Cause your
When you
bitch might
do
not rock for
a
that.
group of dudes, I'm talking about group. Now, I'm not saying one other person.
Yeah, 10
you
and
don't
more,
need if
6
you
and
and
more is
your
kinda
man like,
crazy.
look, we need to get
If it's
away.
like
Our
3 of
girl
us or
blowing
something,
us,
3 or 4,
and y'all
yeah.
trying to have y'all little fun. Okay, have your little fun,
Yeah.
but it don't really have 6, 7
Yeah,
y'all
nah, that's
dudes
crazy.
though.
I agree with you there. That's crazy.
too much men around,
How do
yeah.
you know you're gonna get some out there?
You don't know,
So
but I guess
let's
they
be
paying
honest.
Them
for
niggas
it.
is
But
paying for pussy.
Yeah.
They're
Depending
paying.
let's
on
talk
where
about
they
that.
going.
They're
Depending on
I
paying.
don't
where they
understand why you gotta go out the country to pay for something.
Right, it's here.
I don't
Because it's cheaper.
understand it. But you paying for a flight,
Because
And
it's
catch
cheaper.
some.
hotel. It's not cheaper.
But you doing that because if you doing that, you still paying for the flight, the hotel, and shit to go to Vegas, and them bitches cost more
You
than
ain't
the
gotta
bitches
go
out
to Vegas.
there.
You go around on Instagram and find you won
I'm done.
in your local area.
That's true.
Yeah,
and we
you
know it
can.
happens every
For
day of the
free.
week.
That's true.
For way cheaper. And guess what? You back home by a certain time.
But sometimes
Well,
niggas
yeah,
don't want to deal with that
Fridays.
bitch in that area. That's why they
Nah,
that's why they
just-
fly
they want
bitches out and
exotic
shit
one.
like
Let's
that.
keep it real. They
Yeah,
trying to
that's why
find
they
an
fly
exotic one
bitches
for
out.
cheap. They know exotic one out
Use
here ain't
that.
gonna be cheap.
They gonna pay that
They
good
go-
40 out in DR.
Right, they can do whatever they want.
Just slut them out.
Yeah.
For a whole
All I can say, protect yourself.
Okay.
All I can say, if you got a
Boy,
man
they
like
run.
that, would you feel like that? If you knew your man was the type of man like to go out to the countries like that and have his fun, I mean, what's your feelings on that? Would you want to be with a man like that?
No, that's some dirty dick ass shit.
But like you said, a lot of men do that. So
And they do. And you a dirty dick ass nigga.
Yeah, a lot of niggas is dirty.
You a dirty dick ass nigga.
it.
That's
That's
what
all
you
it-
going to. You going to.
That's
First
it
of
and that's
all,
all.
most niggas
Third
is
world
going
country.
to a third world country to pick up these $40 bitches
And
to go
catch something.
fuck or G with a whole nother
and
nigga.
then bring it
weird.
back.
Thousands of niggas done did it. already.
Everybody that they know they got the bitch number in their phone, so every time they go there, they go hit her. But how many niggas have she fucked on in the
Right.
past month? Let alone week that done flew out here doing the same for
I
that
feel
$40.
like that's the niggas that never got females growing up.
Yeah,
They
that's
never
what it
got
is.
females growing up on now.
Yeah.
That's what
That
it
shit
is.
is
I'm sorry.
corny as
At some
hell.
point, you supposed to be like, that lifestyle's over with. You
That
know
shit
what I
is
mean?
I don't know,
corny.
it's just period,
I feel like
like-
niggas don't be scared to catch shit. And niggas
I
don't
think
go to the
people
doctor.
nowadays ain't scared. I don't think
Nowadays,
nobody.
nobody
I think
bring
up
nobody's
STDs
scared to
and shit
catch
like
stuff
that.
nowadays.
That shit is crazy to me.
Ask a nigga that let me pull up your portal. Half of these niggas
Don't
can't.
go to the doctor.
I guarantee you condom
Don't
sales are
be
going down.
To the fucking
I guarantee
doctor.
you
That shit
condom
is
sales are
nasty.
going
Absolutely.
down.
That shit is nasty.
Nah, people
I don't
don't.
even see
That's
condoms.
another thing.
You don't
I
even
don't remember the last time a
they-
bitch asked me like, "Do you have a
That's what I
condom?" I
said.
ain't even gonna lie to you.
Man,
That's what I'm telling you.
condoms.
Niggas
Now
is
that I think
nasty.
about
They
it.
don't even act like, damn,
That's
nigga,
crazy.
you ain't gonna put the
I think
Jimmy
we all
on
have been nasty. I think everybody's
don't even
been
know what I
nasty
got.
now. But they're female because
That's
I think
crazy now
I don't
that I
hear
think
from
about it.
nobody. I don't hear nobody talk about it no more.
That's
Usually
true.
somebody's
Though.
be like, "You got a condom?"
Sex ed and all.
They don't
that.
even say that no
Not
more.
at all.
Nobody asks you no
At
more.
all.
Oh, you got a condom?
That's why I'm cool being celibate.
Nothing.
Right, my
Me?
nigga used to walk up to me, bro. You got a
You got a
condom?
condom?
Like, I
We
don't
go
hear
in the
none
room.
of
That
that
is
no
going
more.
in the
Nah,
room.
it's
They just
a
gone.
raw dog and anybody they say, oh,
That
she
shit
got
crazy.
fat ass.
Now
Oh,
that you
all
think
right.
about it.
I'm going head in.
Yeah. Next time you see a dude walk up to him like, "You got a condom on you?"
He gonna be like,
I get
Get that.
we go CVS though. We
Dirty
go.
ass.
wow,
Yeah.
what you trying to do?
Yeah,
Dirty ass.
but
I
back
don't
before
wanna
things,
talk
you always
about
have a condom
I
in
be
there somewhere with them. Yeah,
I'd
man.
be disgusted.
You be disgusted.
I'd be disgusted. with
Even when a
niggas.
dude tried with me, I'd be like, this nigga really he don't even know who I am. So it's like, you just nasty. For you to, or maybe you do know what type of female I am because I don't get around like these other.
Man, they just be horn
But
dogs.
still, it'd be like,
They just be
you don't
horn
still
dogs.
don't
Box
like,
and
you
shit.
trying
know
to do.
me.
They just be horn dogs. That's all it is. Sometimes
Pervert. I
men
mean-
just be depressed,
Rapists.
thirsty.
Okay.
Sometimes you don't even want it.
Okay.
And in their brain, you know what I'm saying? Psychological thing. Like in their
They
brain, they
definitely
ready.
pressed,
You're not
bro.
even. You're not pressed.
Let me ask you a question.
So I'm not jumping
Do
on
you
you.
what's your feeling on this?
What?
If a man and a woman both drinking, going out to the club and everything like that, and she's intoxicated, what do you think is the level of intoxication for a man to look at that situation and say, okay, I'm gonna back off her, let her be, or him take it further and they end up doing something?
What you
And
mean?
it's-
I'm out and then he calling another.
No, I'm saying no. Y'all went out together and y'all drinking and stuff like that. And say y'all come back to his house and y'all are both feeling it, but she's lit. You know what I'm saying? And at that point in time, the man could possibly do something with her. You know what I'm saying? Or possibly not do something with it.
That's what I'm telling you.
Do you feel like what's the level?
How creepy is that?
Yeah,
But,
Now that
but
I'm
my
getting
question,
older,
reason why I'm
it's just-
asking you that, what's the level of intoxication do you feel like is a no or okay? Because let's keep it real. Women do get intoxicated and they like to have sex, right?
You don't know though. She gonna jump on you.
But let's keep it real. Has there been women that seem like, and I'm gonna ask you because you probably you're a female, so I shouldn't ask you that question. Do you feel like women have had sex before with men that you might feel like weren't as intoxicated as you thought, and then maybe the next day they woke up and said, "I don't remember what happened." Do you feel like do you feel like for them to say that they have to be pissy drunk for that
Yeah,
to
they
happen?
gotta be blackout. I feel like, my honest opinion, I feel like if that thought come across your mind, don't touch that girl.
Yeah.
If you gotta
That's
even
some
think
creep-
like, damn, how
creepy
intoxicated
aspect.
she is, just don't even touch her, bro.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say I know a few girls is in the world of my life that I've seen get drunk. I never did anything with them, but not drunk to the point where they looked like
black
they were
out.
blacking out.
Yeah.
But they still had fun, and then they were the next day saying they don't remember anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they weren't like walking around drunk. They weren't falling in place.
Yeah,
they
there's some
they were
girls that know how to
talking. They were
handle their
speaking. But then they wake up the next day and say they don't remember anything. So in that type of situation, what do you do? Like, what would you tell a man? Because like, let's not act like men don't have sex with women that been
Right.
drinking.
Absolutely.
Let's not act like it doesn't happen.
Right.
But that's
But
what I'm
how do
trying
you
to-
know when a woman's gonna wake up the next day and say, "I don't remember anything"?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you know the girl, she intoxicated and she ain't really doing what she's supposed to do, you just desperate and you giving rapists.
Now that's true. I'm
That's
not.
what you
See,
get.
that's a level.
Yeah.
That's a whole. We already know that level.
saying if the
I'm
girl
saying
is
like
drunk
we
and
know
she
girls
jump
that
on
can
you
go to the
and then
club,
wake up
party,
in the
drive
morning like, damn,
home,
what happened
and
last night?
still
She's
wake up
lying.
the next day and
She's
say, "I don't
lying.
remember anything."
There you
She's
go.
lying.
Now I don't
agree
know.
there.
I'm not a woman. That's what I'm trying to ask you, women.
She's lying.
Like, could that happen?
I agree that she just ain't want to fuck
She's
you for
lying.
real, so she gonna act like she don't
She done
remember
gave it up. And
I kind of agree.
No,
there.
okay, so I'm
She's
gonna
lying.
I don't believe that to be true because with my child's father, or my boyfriend, whatever, it's plenty of time we done been to the club. I was drunk and we came home and had sex, and I woke up and I don't remember a sex.
you always with him though.
So shit, he had
But
not
we was
touched you
up-
that night.
That's what he
And
said.
that's the question
Yeah,
that I'm
But I
trying
don't
to
remember
find out.
having sex, and I woke up and I'll see clothes everywhere, and I'll be like, "Damn, did we fuck?" He'd be like, "Yeah, you remember?" No, I don't. But I wasn't all the way drunk like that. Or
She was
in my
just,
mind,
yeah.
I didn't think I was where I was. Oh, I'm all over the place
But
like
you're
that.
comfortable
But
with
you
him.
mentally, sometimes liquor do have you drunk, and you don't realize that
That
you're
shit
drunk
creep
like
up
that.
on
That
you
you're
later
yeah.
or something.
Or sometimes it takes for you to close your eyes and everything can be gone.
Start spinning. Mhm.
That is true because I had that happen.
'Cause
And
that
I still
happens.
remember.
But the
that we
next
did
day,
something
no.
and I fell out.
I mean, you
and
can,
rolled
you can
over.
feel it and stuff like
you-
that, but I'm saying
You still know you're in a
remember
bed with that
everything.
man.
Yeah.
So
So the
that's what I'm
question
telling you.
is, should your boyfriend have touched you that night?
I mean, that's my man, so that's different.
That's why it's different. That's
Me,
what I'm saying.
I
It's not
don't
nobody
believe-
else.
But
personally,
let's take it
I'm
on with
not-
being your
If
man.
it
But
wasn't your man.
say it what? Because
I'm not-
that does it.
Yeah.
That's a gray area right there
Yeah,
because
it's your man.
it's okay as your man. Like
They
if
say
it was
do
rape, was
husband,
okay.
can
Your
you
man
rape?
raped you,
Can
not
a
raped. You know what I'm
husband
saying?
rape?
So
Like, yeah.
it's like
That
we
is a
gotta
tricky
break it
question.
down. Kid, just
Okay,
because
so
it's your
I-
man,
man raped
it's
you.
okay.
That is a
And if it's
tricky
not your man,
question.
it is. You know, no. Is it
feel
right for a man? And I'm not saying it's right or wrong. That's the gray area, and that does happen
It's
to
tricky.
a lot of
does,
situations
yeah,
because
it does.
we're all drinking to have fun anyway, right?
I feel like I don't get drunk like that in that type of state around people I don't feel comfortable with.
That's
where
what
I
I'm talking
know
about.
that I can go to sleep or I'm going home and nothing's gonna happen. I
But
don't
what
drink
happened if
like
you
that
came
around people
on
that
to
don't.
him
Be an
though?
adult.
You know what I'm saying? Don't act like women don't act
I
like y'all don't
don't-
get drunk and
why-
y'all get more friendly sometimes. And y'all might push it towards the man more than he's pushing it towards you guys.
I would put
That
you
mean I
toward-
like him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But then if you wake up in the morning
And you don't remember you had sex with him, even if you like him, you still didn't remember you had.
It's
So
like, oh,
that's
he
my
kinda
thing.
creepy.
How do you think
I
a man
wouldn't
would
even
feel? How do you think a man would
Bro,
feel
I
if he thought that it was cool that y'all had sex and he wake up the next day and y'all look at y'all, you like,
I wouldn't even go to his house.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I'm
That don't even
not
make sense.
drinking like that around people that I know that something like the type of people I'm around when I drink like that.
right?
So I'm not gonna drink and get fucked up like that around somebody that I know I'm
Right.
not comfortable
Exactly.
with
That makes
laying
sense.
my head or going to sleep. I'm not. That's not even happening.
Especially in this
If
world.
I
we
rode
live
in a
hell.
car with her and we came together
You leave
and
her.
somebody else, I'm leaving with her.
Yeah.
She
that's it.
gonna know. I'm not gonna let her go with somebody that she's not comfortable going with,
Mm-hmm.
and vice versa. That's just not how I'm moving. If
Exactly.
I came with you, that's
What
how
you
I would
think? You
I'm not
quiet
doing
over there?
that.
Yeah,
I
your
want to hear
turn,
you
yeah.
talk.
I
What
wanna
you
hear
think?
you.
Come on.
That happened to me,
Yeah, hit some truth.
but
Come on.
we was dating and we was having sex with each other, but I didn't remember nothing from leaving like the harbor to going to his house. So it's like it's okay because that's who I've been fucking, but then it's still
so,
weird.
See
like,
how gray
still
area it
weird.
is?
I
See?
woke up.
That's what I'm
Very
trying to
gray.
say.
Think about it.
Like you said, clothes on the floor. I'm like, we fucked. I don't remember. I was like, what did I do? He just showed me a picture of me laid out on the floor, so I think I was blacked out. So it's just weird. Like you
That is
fucked me
weird.
while I was blacked out.
That's
Like
weird shit.
how the
Men be
fuck you
some
was
horny
fucking
But if
me?
that
But were
was a
you
nigga
blacked
you was
out
already
though? Were you
fucking
blacked
with,
out
like,
afterwards? Were you
that's
know
why
what I'm
that
saying?
shit
'Cause
tricky,
you might have
bro.
blacked out in the midst of the part of y'all doing it though.
No, I don't remember us doing it. I don't remember us going to the elevator, going to his house.
See,
You know
None
what?
of that.
That is.
That's
I'm
scary
be
though.
honest.
And that's
That
so
is
scary for a man to maybe not know that that's where a woman's mind might
Mm-hmm.
be going. So only thing we can sit up and say, if you drink and don't have sex at all, and then
Taking
that's
advantage.
like not even like going to, you know.
I like that
Yeah,
mindset.
that's just it's kind of
If
weird.
like that happened to me before, and he said that I did like this or whatever. I said, really? Say yeah. I said, oh, okay.
Right.
Because that show me you ain't a pervert or
Right.
trying to rape me.
It's like you wanted it, sure.
Mhm.
But then it's like, do you believe that when you wake up?
Yeah,
that
I
shit
know.
is a
Shit,
that
do
shit
I
is
believe
strange,
Like,
man.
and then you don't even know what you did.
Think
You don't know what
right.
you
Do I
did.
believe
Do you know if you use protection? Then use protection.
Right.
You know, all that stuff is then going through your
That shit
head.
tricky.
He
The
looking
nigga
at it
is
like,
saucy.
oh my goodness, now I feel like I raped this girl or something. That's just I just always
is a
wonder.
real flavor.
It's a
Liquor
scary
can hang you.
situation,
It
yeah.
is.
Yeah,
That's why I
weird.
chill.
That's
Yeah.
like sitting down and you drinking, like you
That's
at
exactly
brunch or
why
whatever,
niggas
and
in
you
the
sitting
club.
down and you drinking, you dance in your seat or whatever, but you don't realize you drunk or until you stand up and that shit hit you. You be like,
Like
damn, I'm
cold
fucked.
air hits
Yeah,
Like,
you.
you can't drink.
you be
Yeah.
like, damn, oh, I'm fucked up. But I wasn't fucked up prior to sitting down, we eating and we dancing at the table. I didn't feel none of that. I didn't feel drunk or nothing when I was there, but I stood up and I go outside and it's like,
Nah, I get what you say. You
whoa,
close your
what
eyes,
the
room
fuck
get
this,
split
yeah.
down. Nah, I get exactly.
But and what's so crazy that you never hear a man say, "I don't remember nothing that happened." Though you never hear a man say, "I don't remember what happened last night."
Men and women
I don't
handle
remember what happened last night. What did we do?
Men and women
Why is
handle
it
liquor
always
different.
like that though? Why is it like that? Have you ever had a man say, "You don't remember doing anything last night"?
I've blacked out when I was younger, but now that we've grown and shit, like men and women, I feel like we handle liquor different anyway.
Most men gonna remember having sex.
Right.
I never had no man
bet
tell
they
me
would.
he didn't remember
But
having
most
sex.
men at a certain
You
age,
know?
most men at a certain age, you're not drinking a blackout. That's childish. That's goofy.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
we're not gonna act like how some women act when they get lit.
You just gotta know your limit.
We still got to be aware of our surroundings and shit as men. We can't drink
These
to a
days,
certain
yeah.
level at a certain age.
You better not be
I feel
blacking
safe
out.
with you.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
just me.
So if I'm stumbling and shit, she
Yeah.
not gonna feel safe and shit. I need like
Y'all
most
both
men
blacking out.
are
at the same
These days,
conscious of
gotta
time.
know when to
That's
stop.
an easy lick right there.
Yeah, most of us are conscious
I'm
of
gonna
that
stop
though.
now.
Yeah,
Get that. It's
Yeah.
given. Oh, shot. Pour him in the cup. I'm done. I can't take no more. Or sip. Yeah, I'm done. I know when I'm done.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? But I always thought that was an interesting topic.
Yeah,
I've
it's a
heard a
great
lot of women
subject.
say they don't remember doing stuff like that. They was like, "Oh yeah, I was this dude," and all of a sudden I woke up, I don't remember it. You
Some
know
of them
what
be
I'm
getting
saying?
raped though. I ain't gonna lie.
And then some of them are. I mean, some men are probably taking advantage of them. Some men probably be like, nothing happened afterwards. They probably like, oh, nothing happened.
I'm
Lying.
not leaving.
Lying like I don't know what.
That's creepy.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, just think about it. That probably happens. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not leaving with nobody, and I'm not
Right.
drinking around nobody that
Or
I
being
don't feel
pressed.
comfortable with.
Nigga
Right.
press. Can
Right.
we get in the car? No, I got my own car.
Right.
Nope.
I came with them. I'm leaving with them.
Uber.
Yeah.
No,
All right,
no.
I got one more topic.
They
I
be
got-
pressed. I'm telling you, they'll try their hand and get in there.
Ubers, yeah.
Uh-huh.
You sure you want me to take you home? Hell no. I'm
No,
good.
some people sign to be Ubers just to be perverts. Late night, they only clock on at 3 in the morning. 3 to 5.
Yeah.
3 to 5, they clock on. They just make sure they're right where the clubs be.
Meanwhile,
That's all they are. I'm telling you, look at the profile and everything.
I
Be like,
do
oh.
not like Uber.
I'm about to change my
Telling
picture.
you. Yeah, they look at the profile and everything. There's some perverts out here.
For real.
They wait
Girl,
for
they
you
be
to be
wanting to
drunk.
talk
You
to you
be
and
drunk.
stuff.
You be 4 in
They
the
be
morning. You
talking to you and all
drunk.
that.
All
I'm a
that.
random person driving
Chill.
me around either. I don't like Uber anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not getting in the front seat.
Then you sit in the
not
back,
getting
doze
in an Uber and
off.
live by myself.
That motherfucker make the wrong
Right.
left.
I'm never
You
taking
wouldn't
lift.
even know. You know what I'm
When
saying?
you dozed off, knock the fuck
you
out in
I
the
gotta
back
take lift.
seat.
I'm not going nowhere.
You in the woods all the time. You don't know what's going on.
Nah,
I'm
for
getting
real.
an Uber and live. I'm scared of getting an Uber and live by myself.
Nah, I feel y'all.
Yeah.
As
As
women.
long as somebody have your location.
I got one more topic. We're going to close this out. I'm going to start with you because you've been kind of quiet over here. You know what I'm saying? Can't let you get out this situation without talking a little bit more. What do you think nowadays we really know what a relationship is?
No,
You don't? You don't
I think
so?
because of social media.
You think we just are just lost? You know, we all say we're dealing with somebody, we're in a relationship, but it's not really a relationship, right?
No,
What do you think a relationship is?
I don't even know. Like, cause I start dating. It'd be too much. A relationship, going on little dates, hanging out. I don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know. That's what I'm saying. You just said it. You don't know.
Yeah.
How old are you?
29.
Oh yeah. Damn. That is
Cause
bad
guys,
thoughts.
they date me and they just think they gotta do too much. Like, you don't have to do too much.
That's what it's shown. That's why.
Yeah, they just look at you and be like, oh. Like a nigga just,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly you out and this and that. Like,
That's
nigga, I don't
what's
even
shown.
know you like that.
Right.
Why you
See,
think I'm
that used
gonna
to be-
go to Jamaica with you?
Right.
Like, you should want to take me out and date here.
Right.
You don't know if I'm crazy. I don't know
Right,
if you
I could put
crazy.
you up.
Right.
They just be social media.
Right. Yeah, I think a lot of times people think a relationship is you have sex, they go to your house, you kick it, talk on the phone, you send a text message, you might go out to eat here and there, you might go on a little trip here and there, and that's your girlfriend, that's your boyfriend, you're in a relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think we know what relationships are, like you said, 'cause it's definitely social media, and I just think it's disappearing now as time is going by, because we're looking for a soulmate for different reasons now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before it was more of really trying to build with somebody, build a foundation, support the family. You know, it was more, I think, values,
Right.
that was used. And I think now that like I said, social media and times are changing, where it's really just a lot of materialistic reasons, just I'm tired and just don't want to work, or, I just want a girl that looks good, or, you know what I'm saying? And I think that we just end up dealing with people, and then we say it's a relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think if you're not really having real conversations about the future, your financial situation, how
Right.
y'all can better each other, how y'all can work on each other, become better people. If you have kids, talking about how to raise the kids, or planning, the future for the kids. If you're not like having real life conversations
Yeah.
that's moving you guys forward in your relationship, I don't think it is a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you're just living in the moment. That's not a relationship. Relationship is really something that you're building. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It should be growing. So I always wonder now, because everybody talks about boyfriend, girlfriend. I don't even like using that word no more.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be honest.
Because I
I'm
don't
like,
even
you got a
know.
girl. I don't even want to use it. To me, that's like high school girlfriend, boy. That's that word is like
Getting off.
very like
off.
elementary. You know what I'm saying? Like you either with this person, you're not with this person. You know what I'm saying? That title doesn't mean anything,
Anything.
no more. Nothing.
Nothing.
You know, we use it so loosely. We meet somebody in 30 days, that's your girlfriend, that's your boyfriend. How? You don't even know their last name.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't even know how to spell their name. You don't even know where they were born. You know what I'm saying?
know their
Like
favorite color.
nothing. But that's your girlfriend or boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? It's because you have a emotional attachment to something that may feel good. You know what I mean?
Sad.
And
Mean
I
words.
think a lot of people fall for that. You know, and that's why a lot of relationships aren't working out. A lot of marriages don't work out. There's a lot of single mothers with kids out here and stuff like that, because everybody thinks that this is a relationship.
Yeah.
I feel like, well, right now I'm engaged actually, but
Congratulations.
thank you. I feel like relationships, I feel like everything is like, it's created.
Right.
Balance is created, discipline is created, families are created. You have to put in time, work, and effort into things. You have to be willing to, because every day is not easy. Every day is not easy. Everything is not going to be smiles and giggles all the time. Hard conversations and hard situations can make or break a relationship.
Right.
Some people don't want to have them tough conversations like finances, or what are your aspirations? What are your dreams? What are your goals? What are you trying to do? What in next 3-5 years? What are your plans? And is your plans for just yourself or your family and your partner? Some people have just dreams for themselves, but you're in a relationship. How?
Right.
Selfish. I think you need to
Exactly.
get to know yourself before any
Yeah.
relationship. That's what I
Yes.
had to learn too. So,
Yeah.
Getting to learn myself, and I know what I deserve and what I put on the table, my own damn table. So what they bring to the table too.
Yeah.
Right.
It gotta make sense. Make it
Right.
make sense.
Yeah, a lot of people need.
But it just needs to
Yeah.
go back like how it was back in the day.
People don't live by values,
For real. At the
morals,
table,
No,
eating at the
principles.
there are no more
Exactly.
values.
Like,
Is no more values.
There is no more values.
people don't have no morals
Nah, no morals at all.
at all, and that's a
There's no
whole
more
nother
trust
thing.
either. There's
Yeah.
no more trust.
Yeah,
Trust is
definitely.
gone out the door.
Can't really, you know.
Can't trust.
You
man.
You start not caring. No.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
So I mean, I guess if anyone's listening, if you think you're in a relationship, you might want to reevaluate your relationship and make sure it's a real relationship. 'Cause,
Yes.
you know, I think a lot of us are living in a fantasy.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
and just wish and hope that this could be something that it probably is not going to be.
Like motherfuckers compare their relationship to other relationships. We
Yeah,
see
it's
too
a
much.
bad.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
see too
Social
much.
media.
Yeah.
Oh, they doing that.
And they up there
So
still
now
cheating.
you're not
You just can't look
satisfied
at
because
it.
Doing
her
the
man
same
bought her a
old
car
thing.
or some
You
shit.
know what I'm saying? Doing the same old
weird.
thing. And
That
they
shit
over
is
there
weird.
thinking they living a good life, but they
Whole time,
they
that's
whole
why they
time
say
they
look
look
at
at
arguing
Cardi
and shit
B.
at
You
home,
know what I'm
too.
saying?
Yeah.
Cardi B home
Everybody don't
crying
show
behind
you.
closed
Yeah, everybody
doors.
show
Ugly.
you what you
Crying
want.
and crying
The
and
good shit. They
crying.
don't show
Watch
you
you a
the back.
Tubi movie. You'll
Right.
see.
They don't show you the background shit. The shit show once they see you the happy, good, lovey-dovey shit. They don't show you the background
They
stuff.
don't
And
want to show you. That's what Instagram is all about.
The
Happiness.
real ones don't be
But that's why I
seen.
feel like nobody really
That's the
know
real
what relationships is no more. Nowadays, relationships supposed to be all happy, all trips, all
And
this.
that's lies.
And nobody really
All lies.
willing to ride no more and
And
go
people
through.
give up. That's another thing. People give
Give
up.
up.
too
It's too
fast.
many
Yeah,
options
they give
out
up too
here. It's
fast.
too
Because
much.
Because they were never really into it.
Our
Like you
attention
got to be
spans
really
is
into
low
it to make
now.
something work.
Yeah.
You got to be
you
in
gotta
it.
But we not
Yeah,
that no more.
we're
Think
not
about
in
it, bro.
Back in the
it.
day, that's how it
Yeah,
was.
ride or
TikTok,
die.
everything
no,
that's going
ain't no
on,
ride or
bro.
die. Jump off the bus when you can jump off the
That
bus.
shit don't happen
Yeah.
no more. Nowadays,
Nah.
it's all our attention span is so small, bro. As soon as somebody get on our nerve or we off them, we just on to the
fuck
next
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
TikTok, the way Instagram and all that shit work, that shit molded all of us for real with our attention spans and all that. Back in the day, grandma and them had to stick it out. They had to, the only
They was
niggas
married
they,
for 20, 30, 40
yeah,
years.
the
still
only
are.
niggas they know are the
Yeah,
people
twisted.
from work and this and that. Now, you know a nigga from Chicago you never met before in your
Yeah.
DMs. And, you know, you just ready to go on to the next one and vice versa.
Yeah.
We see all these Instagram models and this on it. It's just our
Ain't no-
attention spans just ain't there no more. We ain't willing to ride through drama and shit no more.
But it don't get it twisted. It's still real love out here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Yeah.
agree.
There's some
Just
people
gotta
that was
find it.
raised
Just gotta find
with
it.
correct morals and
Find
shit.
me. I'm
Yeah,
fine.
you just got to find it though. It's out there though. It's definitely out there. But
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to have patience. And then
Patience and
rare.
be able to put in the work.
Yeah.
You have
Put
to
in
be
the
able to
work.
put in work.
Put in the work.
Because I will say my situation, we be going through some shit. When I say
Nah, I
some
get
shit,
it.
we done been through some shit. We go through some shit.
That's
but we
what
still,
builds relationship.
It does. It does. It does. And it definitely builds characters. It tell you who you are as a person as well. And then you sometimes I be wanting to give up. I be wanting to say fuck
No.
this shit, nigga. Fuck
But then go
you,
to another
all
one
of
and
this.
it's be
and
worse.
Then,
No,
right.
I'm good.
And then
Yep.
it's like ain't shit out here.
You
one.
gotta
Right.
start over
Nothing.
again.
No one
Not a
wants to
damn
go through that
thing.
starting over phase and all of that, and then just be trying to go through because it's
Whole
a lot
motion.
of it's a lot of shit out here when it's just like you go to you think the grass greener over here. Let
And
me
it's
go over
not.
here and then the shit way worse than what
Exactly.
the fuck you was. Some little small shit that y'all beefing with for going through right now.
That's
Like,
what I had to
no,
find out.
Like
No grass not green over there.
No.
Whole time.
No.
You don't like something about that person.
Fix
It's
it.
worse.
I feel like you gotta learn
You're
how to
always gonna
communicate.
deal with somebody bullshit. Everybody not gonna be.
No one's
nobody's
perfect.
perfect,
No
right?
one's
So you always gonna deal with something.
definitely
It
that's true.
You just
I
ain't
guess
gonna get it then and
depends on
there.
what you feel like dealing with.
And if it's worth it.
Well, guys, I definitely want to say I appreciate everybody for coming on the Truth Is Real podcast. It was great. It was a great conversation. I think we got some good
Some good
topics,
topics.
and you know, people gonna have some things to comment about when we get these little snippets posted on TikTok and Instagram. I'm gonna love to see what they have to say about these conversations, and you know, this is what we do in the Truth Is Real. We have real conversation. We just talk and just try to be real. I'm happy everybody seemed like they were keeping it real on here. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for coming out and everything. Like I said, this is the after Valentine's Day special. I'm not gonna say Valentine's Day special, but after Valentine's Day special. As you see, you know, that's just another day. Just another day for the got my Valentine's Day set on. I was like, you know, let me throw a little red in it just to make sure everybody know we're gonna represent the V Day, the V Day, the V Day, and a
Just wanted to wear my
birthday,
pink.
birthday.
Right after.
birthday.
But you know, I was born at 12:01 a.m.
12:01 a.m.
Supposed to be born.
Happy
I'm stubborn. I probably
birthday,
my own day.
Angel. We're gonna happy
Yeah.
birthday, Angel.
So I couldn't imagine being born a Valentine's Day. No, thank you.
She's only in time
Too
for a
much to
short
worry about.
time. But we always thank everybody. John, everybody. You know, John got his new little podcast, so
the
make sure you
session,
check
man.
him out.
I dropped the
Session.
Valentine's Day episode.
It's a session, so
Session, man.
if you
Wanna
want to
see
sit
it.
back and watch and get a little smiggity wiggity,
podcast, we talk
Check out his
shit.
check out his podcast.
Talk a bunch
He
of
got a whole
shit.
lot of that on
See,
there.
I got
He got a whole lot of that over
when I
there.
get back home, it's back to the slow pace.
That's
Yeah.
yeah,
So I can,
it's 2
yeah.
episodes up right now.
Right, so
Check
we're
it
gonna
out, man.
make sure we check it and post and share though. But thank you guys again for coming on. Hopefully we
Thank
get
you
you back
for
on
having us.
again, and we'll be like we move around different locations right here. You know what I'm saying? So
Need to
next
come
time
down
you might
south.
catch us. We're gonna be in down
Yeah,
south
yeah.
and everywhere
South
like
Carolina.
that. South Carolina.
I thought we was coming out there to celebrate the B-Day, man.
Yeah.
I changed plans. Just came here.
Right.
I had a mall. So
She has.
because
She
I be
has.
down
good.
here.
I came back
Yeah.
home.
She doing the club. She did the club
Unless I
tour
go
and
to Charlotte
everything.
or
Right.
you know,
That's cool.
Charleston or Greenville.
We did the club tour. We ain't mad
Charlotte
at
only
you.
an hour
Down
away
there
though.
For real, though.
Y'all want to say anything before we go? Anything? Shout out. Anybody?
Me. Nice meeting you, ladies. And
Nice meeting
I already know you, gents.
Yes,
Y'all
thank
like
you.
this. This was
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna do
That's
it.
why when I
It's a
come
vibe.
back, I'll be right back.
Right, it's a vibe.
Get back
It's a
into it.
vibe. It's a vibe. All right, y'all. We out.
All right, we out.
Truth Real Podcast. Peace out.
It was real, man.